drinking it. Two mouthfuls of wine, and we're talking about divorcing our wives.
Divorce sleeve, isn't it? I know. So yeah, no, it is expensive.
You mentioned something earlier on about when you turned up to the wedding, and it was like basic mise en place, like Sunday, not being prepared, and it reminded me of a story when I did some temp work at a Fuller's pub, and a Sunday morning, and I'm panicking. It's about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a real kind of. They weren't ding chefs, but.
Yeah, not far off.
It wasn't far off. It was one step up from microwave medium rare steaks.
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I can't fucking see any gravy. No jus, no gravy, no. So I got to the chef and I'm like, don't want to panic you, but no one's got any gravy on. He's like, oh, be all right. We'll go for a fag and stick some gravy on. My brain's getting,
Yeah.
This is a new one on me.
Yeah.
Not a bone in the building.
Yeah.
And I was like, he said, well, I'm panicking. He's like, just calm down. He says, calm down. It's all right. You'll be fine. I'm like, fuck. I'm thinking, this guy's super cool. He's got something in the freezer. We're gonna pull out a couple of 12 litres of jus, and he's gonna bang it on.
Here's what I made earlier.
Yeah, no. And he says, oh, why are you panicking so much? I said, well, normally I start my gravy on a Wednesday. He's like, what? I said, I get my bones in, roast my bones off, take my first stock, then start reducing it. I take a Remy, and then I either combine the two, or I make a Remy out of the make a gravy out of the second stock, and any bits of leftover we've got kicking around. He's like, nah. He said, fuck that, mate. He said, I want to go down. I don't be fucking around making gravy with bones. He said, that's for the 70s. He said, he points to the shelf. He said, again, bit of hot water. He's got this yellow fucking
top, just a whiskey.
Basically pears, like it's gravy powder. But they were charging 16, 17, it was a Fuller's place, 16, 17 quid for a roast beef.
Was it a white buck or not?
It wasn't the white buck, no. It wasn't the white buck. So I put it down and I start fucking reading the back of this. It's Maggie.
Yeah.
So I'm reading the back of the Maggie. And he goes, what are you fucking doing? I was like, I'm
seeing how it works.
I'm seeing how it works, mate.
Take scoop A.
And he goes, he said, are you fucking serious? He said, have you ever cooked before? Oh, yeah. He said, fucking hell, you claim you're at Michelin fucking stars, blah, 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 this, that and the other. He said, you don't know how to make fucking gravy. He said, Michelin stars, couldn't get a Michelin fucking tyre, he said to me. Yeah. And they took the whole kitchen took the piss out of me because I didn't know how to use Maggi gravy powder. I was like, don't you put any herbs in it? He's like, nah, mate, it's all in there. It's fucking magic. I was like, you don't put wine in, you don't reduce the wine down. He's like, no, you don't need to. Well, this stuff was minging. Yeah. You could have tarmacked to B Road with it.
Taste it.
Seriously, yeah. It was horrendous. And it tasted like beef and tomato pot noodles.
Did it?
Yeah, it was fucking horrible. I didn't go back.
Not sponsored by pot noodle.
I like a pot noodle though.
Yeah. I've had a cracker one at Tesco's the other day. There's like you pour the water in, and then you actually drain all the water off. And then
the little sober ones with the yellow top.
Right,
yeah.
It's
like they give you that oily.
Yeah, kind of like
oily MSG stuff. It's like crude oil.
Yeah.
Like you need.
When I stuck up on those after a couple of bottles of wine,
yeah, but mate, take water to bed with you.
Oh really? Dehydrated like a zombie.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you get up in the morning, you'd be like a used tea bag. Like a fucking old dry tea bag.
Just drain.
Yeah. Cup of soups. Ainsley Harriet's cup of soups. You ever had them?
No, are they good?
Yeah, really good. He does mulligatawny.
Yeah.
A chowder and a Taiwan.
Yeah.
They're fucking brilliant. They're really, really tasty.
Yeah.
And we're not sponsored by that either. That's my opinion.
Not yet.
I love them. Yeah, not yet. But no, Ainsley's.
I keep seeing Ainsley's meme come up when he's like, doing that. Just give your meat a really good rub. Seen that?
I love Ainsley. I fucking love it.
Little wing to the little wing.
He gets a lot of grief, Ainsley. You know, he had a Michelin star.
No, did he? I knew he was in a cricket club. Didn't he used to be the head chef of Lords or something somewhere?
Was it?
I try to remember what he used to say when he was on there.
He was also. I can't remember what hotel he was at. Big hotel, maybe the Dorchester or Savoy. But when he was in London in the 80s, he had a star.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's a good chef.
I did like when the staff canteen put out that. They put up 6 photographs of like Ramsay, Mark, and went, who's the most influential chef of the past 30 years? I think about 400 people just put memes of Ainsley.
I put Ainsley Harriott. The first thing I put was Ainsley Harriott.
I put Ainsley.
Yeah.
That's my 2 friends and 2 other friends put Ainsley. Elliot loves Ainsley.
When's Elliot coming on?
Oh, he said this week. We keep postponing him. So
Nail him down, yeah.
Yeah.
Nail him down. Needs to be
Not
ready for
again.
that one. Need to be ready for that one.
Yeah.
I need
That's
to have a clear day the day after.
That's an all-nighter right there.
I was going to say, it's going to get messy, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
it's probably like thingy from Hangover. It'll probably spike our drinks. We'll probably wake up in fucking Glasgow.
It'll roofie us.
Yeah. What happened?
I've watched the Hangovers.
Yeah, amazing, aren't they?
I've been watching them. And they just popped up. They're obviously new to Netflix.
Yeah.
And they popped up. And I thought, I'll have a bit of this.
It's fucking so funny.
Brilliant.
It's so funny, man.
Really. And just, Mike Tyson randomly appears in it with the worst acting. But because it's Mike Tyson, you forgive him.
Yeah.
He also people forgive him that he raped someone as well. But,
yeah.
But obviously, I don't forgive him that he raped someone.
Yeah. He's done his time.
He's done his time, man. Yeah.
But then he sings in the second one, doesn't he? Didn't he sing in the second one? At the end. He comes on, terrible singing.
Terrible singing, terrible acting, but it's Mike Tyson.
They must have paid him some fucking bucks.
Yeah, but you don't expect him to come on and,
be the wedding singer.
The next Lawrence of Arabia, do you?
No. He looks stacked in them. Have you seen him?
He's fighting again, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's that all about?
He's got 12 months ago. He's got a big beer belly, staggering
But he's doing it. He's entered into a fight. I've not seen much about it, but I read that I saw on Joe Rogan that Mike Tyson's going to fight here, and Rogan was like, bad idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea. The man's taken so many
steroids.
Punches to the head.
Yeah.
You take as a boxer. When you retire, stay retired, because you see that you see the kind of cognitive kind of. It's like watching a computer that's going really slowly, like. It's like they're fucking buffering in real life, isn't it?
You've seen a video of him punching now.
Well, he's an animal. He's a beast. He's a beast. He's a fucking animal. But he's also 50 years old.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
I'll take nothing away from him, and he'd still whoop 90% of people on this planet.
I reckon I'd fucking take him, man.
Really? If you're listening, Mike, I've got your next contender, mate.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Shit! Kick the fucking light over.
I remember the Bruno fight. It was like fucking 1.5 seconds when Frank Bruno went into the ring. You're like, Frank Bruno, and it's over. That was a fast fight.
I watched some Mike Tyson clips the other day.
Yeah.
And the ferocity and the intensity that he went into fights with.
Yeah.
And no one could get near him because he was so small and so compact.
Yeah. It's like a little punching machine.
Built like a middleweight, punches like super heavyweight.
Yeah.
I mean, that was it. Was it Michael Spinks? He floored with a body shot.
Yeah.
Was it Michael Spinks?
Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? I'll have to check it up.
Yeah, I have to double check that one. But yeah, I mean, he KO'd him with a fucking body shot. The damage he must have done to his internal organs.
It must be like a truck just smacked
him. He got him just under the rib cage. Whether it was left or right, I don't know. But either way, you've got some pretty important bits there of your fucking engine.
Just take a second and imagine that fucking punch in your face, man.
Yeah. Well, he'd kill one of us.
Yeah.
That'd kill one of us.
Yeah. Your fucking head would go in the audience.
Yeah.
You just fall over it. Just fucking boom.
Do you watch MMA?
Sometimes, yeah.
But it should be UFC.
Yeah, sometimes.
I never did. I thought it was appalling. I thought it was utterly vile. For years, I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? They're trying to snap each other's arms, and they're kind of doing.
Yeah, it's brutal, man.
Yeah, spinning wheel kicks to people's heads, and they're punching each other. And I used to watch again. Oh my god, he's bleeding! What's going on? And then
stop the fight.
Yeah, he's bleeding. What's going on? Because you're used to watching wrestling, WWE and things like that. And
Big Daddy and Haystacks.
Big Daddy Giant Haystacks. And then my brother educated me. He's like, no, watch. He said to me, watch this. He said, this is two different guys. One's a kickboxer, one's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
and watch how they have to change their style. It's like a game of chess.
Yeah.
It's like a game of chess with blood.
Yeah.
And once he explained it to me, and I thought they were just animals mauling each other. Yeah. Just like, turn that thing up again.
Yeah.
I've done it again. Fucking.
The word.
Yeah, I've done it again. Sorry. There we go.
Well, it's good. In 10 years, it was a massive podcast. We said, do you remember the early videos? We used to have to heat tumble dryer.
We used to have to turn the tumble dryer off because I couldn't hear us.
Now we're in a multi-million-pound studio. No tumble dryer.
That'd be right, wouldn't it?
We'll have to take the tumble dryer as a good luck.
That's it. Everywhere we go, the lucky tumble dryer. But yeah, no. And my brother educated me and said, no, you've got to look at it a different way.
Yeah.
And then I did, and then I got into it, and then I just kind of, because I get obsessed as part of my kind of addictive nature that I have, I became then obsessed with, the form and, the styles of fighting and, all that kind of stuff. And Dana White's just bought an island, doesn't he?
Oh, really?
Fight Island.
Has he?
Yeah. So he's bought an island. The guy's
not Epstein's island, is it?
Well, yeah.
Second hand.
A fuck island. Now Fight Island. Just got a sharpie and just change it from Fuck Island to Fight Island.
Got this island cheap on eBay.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton's flogging it off.
Old Ghislaine Maxwell's been,
I see I shared your post this morning. The one about Hillary Clinton going, sorry to see she unfortunately passed away.
Yeah. And Bill Clinton below it going, fuck you, that's supposed to be tomorrow. But I mean,
I didn't think she'd go down. I mean, she's a Maxwell, but I mean, after that Netflix documentary, how could she not go down? But
I mean, she's going to go down swinging. She's either going to cop a plea. She'll either A, I want to, she'll vanish. I think I'm going to take an ACCA on, if she makes it past Thanksgiving, then she's in for a run. If she's not dead before Thanksgiving, she's going to go down, but she's going to take some seriously big influential names down with her. And you've got on his manifest, on his flight manifest, you've got people like Will Smith.
Oh, was Will Smith on there?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. I knew Clinton was on there for 28 flights, but
he never really knew him. He knew him in passing apparently, but he flew 28 times with him
on his private jet.
But he only knew him in passing. But Trump, did you see Donald Trump's son tweeted a picture of, there was Bill Clinton walking Chelsea Clinton down the aisle, and Ghislaine Maxwell was in the congregation, and she was poking her head out, and Trump's son, Eric, put birds of a feather, and then his Twitter feed was just full of pictures of his dad and Ghislaine Maxwell in different magazines and this and that, and the tweet then vanished. What a fucking idiot.
Well, no.
I mean, you must have such little grasp of reality.
Yeah. There's so many videos of Trump dancing around a young girl as if fucking Epstein stood next to him.
It's not even that. It's just, you tweet, you try and poke fun at the Clintons by use anything else they've done.
Yeah.
Does he not realise how crooked his father is? I mean,
that's
Jesus,
not you as a
that's
daddy.
Just like blinkers. My daddy wouldn't do that. It's CNN. It's fake news.
You'd probably get the White House turned into the Kremlin, wouldn't you? She'll probably be invited over, and they're probably building dungeons downstairs now. That Trump can just lock her up. Fucking shh.
Yeah. I mean, it's no. The fact that Epstein went, he was killed. That was a fucking suicide. Under Trump's kind of stewardship of the country. And
there must be so many high-powered people like that.
The President of the United States of America, and the ex-President of the United States of America, and his wife. Yeah, exactly. And we think our politics
is crooked.
We think our politicians are our politicians go for a little drive when the country's feeling a bit sick. They're raping fucking children. and drinking their blood.
Yeah.
You know, the Yanks are like, hold my beer.
Yeah, I saw that. They've got like a ceremonies, haven't they? There's this. Is it
endocrine?
Is it what it is?
No, not endocrine.
Wasn't
the
the
endocrine system? It's
wasn't Alex Jones put on the photographs of like
adrenacrine? Adrenacrine. Basically, it comes from the adrenal gland of a someone who's scared.
Right.
So this is the theory that they terrify children to the point, where they. Their adrenaline is pumped. Their blood is pumped with adrenaline,
and suck off their
and then
glands.
they drain the blood and drink it. I mean, it's one of those.
That's unreal, yeah. Fucking just don't idea.
How's your teenage blood anyway going down? All right.
Yeah, nice mate. Yeah. You can taste the fear though. To be fair,
Taste the fear.
can taste it.